Welcome back to Olympus Critics. This video will be about Tales of the Jedi, and I finally was able to watch it last night, and I must say this was some good Star Wars stuff. Dave Filoni is very good at his animation and his stories, and I'm a big fan. This is what really drew me into Star Wars, even though I did see the prequels as a kid. Clone Wars really got me into it, and the visuals was on point. I just hate that this was so short of a season, and this basically was focused on Ahsoka and Dooku. And Dooku's storyline, I would probably say, was more entertaining than Ahsoka's, because Dooku, you kind of felt for Dooku. I did see that. I was very shocked. I was feeling kind of some sympathy for Dooku, what he was going through and what he was witnessing. It was similar to how Ahsoka and Anakin felt about the Jedi Order. And I just think probably Ahsoka handled it the best way by actually walking away from the Jedi Order and not seeking something from the dark side like Anakin and Dooku end up doing. She was able to just walk away from the Jedi Order and just, she didn't take anybody out. She didn't join the dark side. She did it the honorable way by just walking away from it. These two, they did some evil things. We already know what Anakin did to get his way onto the dark side, which was manipulated by Dark Sidious Palpatine himself, and he did the same thing with Dooku. And that battle with Yaddle was very hard to watch, because she really did care. It seems like she really did care about Dooku. She followed him. Spoiler alert. She followed him, and she tried to persuade him to come back and take out Darth Sidious. So it was. I will say that was tough to watch, because she really did care about him. She knew that he lost Qui-Gon Jinn. You get in the story, seeing young Qui-Gon, and you saw how Dooku and him were so close that he really cared about Qui-Gon. And I think Qui-Gon's death really set him off. And Yaddle saw that, and she sensed it and tried to help him, but in the end, Dooku ended up taking her out. And I was like, wow. So this is what really just tipped him off. And you saw stuff with Mace Windu as well. Some shady stuff with him. I was like, okay, Mace Windu, you can be a little a-hole sometimes, but you actually felt for Count Dooku. Well, Jedi Master Dooku, what he was going through, what he was seeing, and this was some great Star Wars to me. I know some people probably didn't like that it didn't follow canon from the comics, but some of us, we know that they're not gonna follow through with everything from the comics. We see that with Marvel, we see that with DC. And so I wasn't surprised by Dave Filoni switching some stuff up with Yaddle and some Ahsoka storyline, because a lot of people say Ahsoka didn't fight that Inquisitor that we saw. She fought somebody else. They didn't get any story about how she took the lightsaber and turned the kyber crystals into white crystals into white lightsabers. So it was a lot of stuff they didn't follow, but overall, this was an entertaining Star Wars animation. I mean, short. I would call it short. I just wish we can get more of it. I love the Bad Batch, but this I want more of. Star Wars Theory had a great idea. They should do Tales of the Sith. I'm all in for that. They could show some stuff about Darth Maul's upbringing. And who else? Ventress as well. I would love to see Ventress and her master in a small story. They could focus on Ventress and Darth Maul. So I think that was a great idea of what he said. But anyway, post comments. Let me know what you guys thought of this short of episodes that we got of the Tales of the Jedi. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll get you guys later.